There we go. Someone said that was a hippie goat. Oh yeah, you love the bull. You saw the bull riding. That was rather interesting. Uh-oh, we got the running of the bulls. Here they come. It's a stampede. Someone said that there's some shooting going on. People are running. There's shooting going on. They're evacuating the building. Shooting's going on here at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Heading for the exits. Someone said there's shooting going on. People are running, shooting. There's shooting going on. Gunshots inside the rodeo. Gunshots inside the rodeo. Everyone's running. Everyone's fleeing. The exits are open. We have gunshots. This place is being cleared out. Gunshots. We have sirens going on. Place is clearing out. Hello, Homer. There's gunshots here. This place is cleared out. All these people have just cleared out the livestock building. Now we have sirens going on. Shooting inside the building. Yes, that changed awfully fast. We're in the livestock portion of the building. We have gunshots. This place is cleared out.
Where should we go?
I'd go outside somewhere. Shots fired. I didn't hear any shots, but all these people were heading this direction from the other side of the building. Okay, stay with us here. Hear another siren coming from the other direction. We've had shots fired inside the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. I'm going back inside. Stay with us, guys. This place cleared out. I hear sirens. We have multiple sirens coming in. Houston Fire Department's on the scene. Yeah, Homer, I have no idea what's going on. Houston Fire has made location. Maybe they're just going down the other direction. We're going to go back inside this building here. That was fast, yeah. Maybe it wasn't gunshot. Could be just... Now that's some sheep. Everyone was coming from this direction here, running, lickety-split, and it cleared out the place. I myself haven't heard any gunshots. And you would think it would be echoing in this place. There's some big animals here. I'm going this direction to find out what's going on. Yeah, running of the bulls. I just thought it was a bunch of crazy women heading my direction, being chased by some crazy guys.
Yeah, I can't even blame you. I don't know.
You didn't hear gunshots, did you?
I didn't. Yeah, we didn't hear it. We were right here, just everybody running in.
I know it, yeah.
Like
You'd think if you heard gunshots, it'd echo in all of this.
you think,
But I guess
well,
with
was
it
so
being out
loud.
there, and then you had those glass doors. And
Was it happened outdoors?
yeah, it was out in the carnival.
Oh, it's out in the carnival.
Yeah, it could have been on the other side of the stadium. So.
Okay. Well, the gunshots didn't originate from inside this building here. I said it was at the carnival. So we're going to go off to the carnival. We're going to go find out what's going on here. But I tell you what, it sure cleared out this place. Once again, you're at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. I'm down here. I'm actually supposed to be filming, and I was periscoping some goats. Well, but man, this place emptied out in no time. So we're going to go outside and, where the carnival action is and see what happens. Yeah, take a goat and run for it. Yeah, you got that one right. Saddle up a goat and hit the road. Well, the rodeo is cool. There's all of these rides and all of this different food. Yeah, this is a huge building out here. This is so we're about ready to venture outdoors, see exactly what happened. There's a corridor out here. So there is another interior to the building. We're going to step out here. And of course this is dead. I shouldn't say dead, but this is cleared out. The grounds have cleared out.
Down on the left, but B2? Anybody B2?
So what happened? I had a bunch of women running in my direction. I just thought they were playing around.
I have no idea. They all come in that door right there, and then the police went that way.
They said there were gunshots.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Did you hear anything here?
Anything in here?
Yeah. Okay. That's what we've got.
You need to tell the cops too.
All right. It's everyone was running. Panic City here.
Use some common sense. Jesus Christ. Oh, they're in here? What?
I'm trying to find out what happened.
Yeah, they're in. Come on. Right out this door. I got you. I got you covered. Don't worry. Come on. I got you. Come on.
Officer's got his gun out. People are hiding in the restroom. People are running.
Now, get off the wall. Let's go in the other direction.
There's officers getting everybody out the door. Weapon drawn. It's going up the steps. Police officers going up the escalator. Once again, the building's been evacuated. Shots were fired outside. There are strollers. Abandoned. We have two officers at the top of the escalator. I'm not trying to be part of the news. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I'm down here rolling video with my my other camera, and this is. Here's the outside. People have left their food. This is part of the carnival that's all been blocked off. Here comes an emergency vehicle. Rodeo thing nearly tipped over. I have no idea where they're going. Once again, you're at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Reports of shots fired.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where the lost for lost children? Lost children? Yes, sir. Because we have a little boy and his parents don't know where they are.
Yes, shots fired. This building was full. I was in the animal area, and that place evacuated. She lost her kid. There's a lost child somewhere. Some kid got lost and abandoned. She's watching that kid. Can't find his parents. I'm going to be by this officer. See if I can pick up something on his radio.
They say that a suspect is in the food court, in the goat building, and the goat farm.
Suspects in the food court. Shots fired outside. He's in the food court. All right, we're going to follow this officer. Let's change direction again. He had his gun drawn earlier, assisting some people that had fled into a restroom. You have Houston Fire Department out here. Okay, yeah, you're probably right. Should start a new scope. I'm going to kill this scope. I'm going to start another scope. And anyway, I'm scoping down. I'll be back in a few minutes. Going to change the title to New Scope. Thanks for watching. Once again, we're at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. The grounds are clearing. My earlier scope, while I was scoping, people were running through the building. There were shots fired at the food court. And earlier we had an officer escort some people out. He drew his firearm at the last of my earlier scope. Yeah. Right now we're inside the building. If you watch the end of my earlier scope at the goat thing, we had people running my directions. I was jokingly thinking, see the shooting happen. Yes, shooting happened at the end of my other scope. There were shots fired. It cleared out this entire livestock building. We're outside right now. Well, I was inside scoping, and I had all these women that were running my direction, and I thought they were just kidding. They were followed by a whole group of people. Towards the end of my other scope, you're going to see a massive panic, and the building was cleared. Everyone was running for the exits and the doors. I'm going to be following the sheriff's offices. There was supposed to be a person barricaded or took refuge in the food court. So we're going to follow these officers. On the earlier scope, I had an officer draw his service weapon, escort some people who were inside the bathroom. I didn't hear it. It was outside the building. Everyone from the outside came running through this building here. Right now we're at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, where gunshots were fired in the food court. Tail end of my earlier scope, probably for the last 10 minutes. Houston Fire here, Sheriff's Department. We're going to see if we can pick up some radio traffic. We had some ambulances.
Not that way, please. Everybody's exiting. We have a situation. Huh? If you want to, go talk to the Starbucks. We need to get this. I'm trying to get everybody out first, and then I'll walk with you.
Trying to get people out of the building here at the Houston Livestock Show and the Rodeo. They are ushering. It happened at the carnival. If you check my previous scope about the last 10-15 minutes in, it will show massive panic and people running through the building, the livestock building being evacuated. We had one officer draw his service weapon. They're trying to clear the building now. Once again, we're at the Houston Livestock Show and the Rodeo. We are at the Energy Pavilion Center, the Energy Center. We're broadcasting at the end of my earlier scope. You can see people running and panicking, running out the exits, leaving everything behind. We have officers that are clearing this building now. Radio traffic had the shooter in the food court area. We have a woman. So we're trying to find out what this whole situation is. Stay with us. We have officers redirecting everybody out. You're in Houston. You're at the Energy Center at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Houston Fire is on location. Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. At the end of my earlier scope in the sheep and goat area, you're going to see people running in panic. Correct. The shooting happened outside in the food court area, which is out this area here. We are inside right now, and they're trying to clear out this building right now. Early in my earlier scope, we had some people that had barricaded themselves in the bathroom. Law enforcement drew his weapon inside the building here to protect these people. These committee men. Yeah, I grew up in Houston. So we have some lady with a medical problem.
No, sir, I'm just over here.
Shooters outside. You go out there.
Yeah, the Astrodome is still here, but the Astrodome itself is all dark. And they're still debating what they're going to do with that. So they're clearing the building. I'm not sure, but they are clearing this large center, energy center. What happened? It might have happened at the concert, but the concert was in the stadium No news inside for us. I can't comment whether I'm carrying or not. Yes, really a shooting. If you check my previous scope in the goat and chicken area, I was broadcasting when everyone was running. I thought it was these women playing a game, and just turns out that everyone from outside was running through the building to escape the shooting. There was gunshots fired outside, not inside, or else I would have heard them echo in this building. So it looks like they are still funneling people out of this building here. Well, guns are cool as long as the right people have them. Yeah, life's the wrong place to be shooting. Yes, you're right. We have an officer trying to get people out. Lots of police in here. We do have an abundance of police presence. Don't know if there's any victims or not. If anyone is from Houston, has there been any report on any of the local stations of a shooting? I'd like to know if there are any reports on any of the local stations. Lights report. Okay, Underhill, what'd you find out? Because I'm inside, I'm broadcasting. We have a lot of officers in here yelling. Person from Houston, KHOU only. Okay, what are they saying on the news happened? Because I was inside when the shots went down. Okay. Thanks, Christopher. They said possible shooting. I'm still waiting to hear officers' traffic. People are being evacuated. People can leave on the west side of the stadium. That's why you stay home. It's a lot of fun out here. Someone said it was on channel 11. What happened, I was scoping. There was panic, people running through the building, shots fired outside. What was the HSLR's statement on the Twitter? What's going on there? They're still funneling people out here. What was the statement by HSLR? Still trying to find out what the situation is here. We have some officers. Sheriff's Department, Pasadena. Please exit on the west side. We have a lady here that needs some medical attention. Yeah, everything's Obama's fault. Or Hillary's fault. I'm not sure. I was inside when the panic hit. Oh. Hello, Maxlow. There were gunshots fired while I was scoping. We've got medical here assisting this lady. She wasn't shot. But at the end of my previous scope, about the last 10 minutes, you can see people running, panic, running because shots were being fired. This was outside the exhibition hall. I'm in the exhibition hall now. That's where I was when the reports of shot and the people. Thank you, Screw. You're in the restroom. You think you saw me. 2 cops shot and destroyed. Well, if you're looking for me, I've got black pants on, a black jacket, and a big camera hanging around my shoulder. They're still issuing people. They're still issuing. They're issuing these people out. We're in the exhibition hall right now. We were here when the place was overcome with panic, people running. I want to check out my last scope. Probably the last 10-15 minutes of the scope is where it happened before I rescope. Yes.
I need you to go ahead.
Okay. Let me finish. Can I finish my broadcast? Yeah, I'll be out in a minute here. I was on live when the panic hit, so they wanted me to remain on air.
Yeah, they're saying they don't want. That's
okay.
Probably they don't
Okay.
want,
All right. Sure thing. Okay. This is the last place you need to be when there's a bunch of panic and stuff out here. Yeah, no one knows yet. We're outside in the food court. This is where the wine bar is. A lot of people just questioning what was going on. You check out my earlier scope, last 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes, you might be able to see the point where people were running like mad, like crazy. So, there is the old Astrodome here. I'm not getting any reports from inside. People say that some of the stuff was on KHOU. Right now we're outside the big energy center. I'm not sure who the shooter was. It did not happen inside the building. It happened out here on the food court somewhere. Yeah, I'm on an external battery pack. So I've got plenty of power. Yes, there's metal detectors, but when you got camera gear, they kind of wave you around. Well, this was a very packed night earlier out here because this is discount night at the Houston Rodeo. Right now they're clearing the grounds, they're clearing the energy building. I did not hear any shots. I was inside when everyone started running through the building. Actually, those flags are half staff for Houston firefighter that was buried today from injuries he sustained back in 2013, May 31st, 2013. Yeah, they evacuated the livestock building. Well, everyone ran from the livestock building. And I believe this stretcher here is going to transport that woman that was inside. Well, there was a band inside. There is a band. Well, there's a stage over Texas. There was a band there earlier this night. No, I was in the livestock building when the shots came on the outside, and then people started running. So we're at the Houston Rodeo, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. That's the Energy Center. The concert itself is in Energy Field, Enron, not Enron. That building there. Okay. Keep me posted what KPRC is breaking. Yeah, the people in the concert wouldn't know this is happening. No words. Someone says I got a message that it was on KPRC. ABC still doesn't know. Thank you. And if I can zoom in over here, you can see people leaving the concert on those ramps. Thank you, Max. Because one of the officers' radio broadcast, we caught that the suspect was still outside in the food court. Most of these people, I'm betting all of these people, don't know what went on. And everyone can leave. Leave west sides only. Shooting started about the 31-minute mark. Well, how does anybody know which direction any of this is? Nothing on CNN or Fox. Well, it's breaking news when I'm in the middle of a scope and people are all running like crazy towards me. They're transporting that poor woman that was on there. Only seen on KHOU so far. I don't know. I was inside. None of these people probably know that there was a shooting going on outside. What's going on is there was a shooting. I was inside the Energy Center here looking at lambs and goats. People came running through the building. Nobody said anything for the longest period of time. Then they mentioned that there were shots fired. So, shots fired, people running, evacuating the building out of the large doors and the emergency exits. There was an officer that had drawn his gun at the bottom of an escalator. There were some people that were holed up in a bathroom. He covered them as they exited. All of that is on my previous scope. It was not inside the rodeo, it was outside. Right now, I was in Energy Center where the stock show was going on. Well, you know what, there really aren't that many police on the actual grounds themselves. There are a lot of them on the outside when you get in, but as far as actually on the inside of the property, no. Well, what you're noticing here, and I don't know if they've stopped it or not. I don't know if they're changing people, but I think all of the Ferris wheels have shut down. Yeah, probably cost some extra. I don't know. That lady, they transported her off the property, and the Ferris wheels that are in the distance here. Okay, that large one is, I don't know if they're taking people off or not. I don't know if anybody was hurt. People were running my direction as this thing was happening. Yeah, that poor sad building, this big one here, if you can see it, if I zoom in on it. Yeah, finish your beer before you leave the restroom. This big building here you can barely see right behind those flags. That's the Astrodome, the sad old Astrodome. There you go. Let me see if I can't lighten it up. ABC now breaking. Well, ABC is about 20 minutes behind. Yeah, they made it into a landmark. They still don't know what they're going to do with it. They keep studying it and throwing money on studies, and nothing's ever happened. There's a big ice cream cone, if you want to see that. here in Clear Lake. Well, yeah, the Astrodome is sad and dark and just looks very sad, tragic, derelict, abandoned, forgotten over there. Yes, they've evacuated the Energy Center, which is where I was when everything happened and all the people started to run through the building screaming gunshots. And I'm willing to bet most of these people don't know gunshots were happening out here. Oh yeah, John Whitmire holding up the process. I'll fire it back up. Thanks for watching.